Okay, you guys, what is up? Gonna do Toriko chapter 188 review. Yeah! Dude, Toriko. This guy, he comes at the end and he's like, I mean, if you guys remember Shining Toriko when he ate the jewel meat in the Regal Mammoth, he's twinkling more than that. He's looking like Sunny. Like his hair grew. He's flirting in the wind. He's like, even in this, like he's like, and he's talking about like how it's so mysterious. How even in this situation, he's still appreciating, and he's looking almost angelic. Like it's crazy. Yo, Toriko is looking like he's ready to shit. I was like, yeah. I'm telling you, this guy is so ready for the gourmet world. He is so ready for the gourmet world. Without a doubt. He is ready to go in there, balls to the walls. I don't care. I am Toriko. Food immersion. I can't wait for next week's chapter. Next week's chapter is going to be beast. Why? Because we're going to see hopefully we see Toriko pull out some moves. I want to see where he's at right now. What's his level? How strong is he? How much can he do without suffering from the like the auto something? I forgot its actual name, but still, like how far can he go? I want to see Toriko fight Chiyo, because Chiyo right now she's on some systematic like kill mode shit, and she's beating everybody. It's so, and then man, it's like the last quote of the panel on the last page. It was so cool. It simply says, cutting through the blood and darkness, food immersion shines. And I was like, yo, Toriko. Toriko! This is my dude. But that being said, 4 key points for this chapter. The first key point is going to be the confrontation between the assistant masters and the intruders. Now, what's happening here is that Chiyo is engaging in combat with 2 people. The first master got taken out fairly quickly because she cut off all of his skin on his arm. All of his skin and flesh. Straight bone. Cut that all off in an instant. Like that. That was crazy. And then the eldest assistant master tries to counter Chiyo with like a flurry of knife cuts. She blocks them, and then she does like a counterattack. And this counterattack, I have no idea what it did to his arm, but it's covered in blood, and it appears to be twisted. So I'm not too sure what's happened to this guy. But this guy right now is fighting Chiyo, and he is losing. He's losing bad. Now, what's happening here also is that Shu is fighting the golem. And the golem this golem appears to have no form of intellect whatsoever, and Shu is trying to take it on. He attempts to cut one of its arteries, but he fails. And the golem turns around and starts systematically attacking Shu. He does like a low kick, and Shu barely dodges. And this golem has immense strength, because when he got angry, he punched the ground, and this huge crater comes out of nowhere. So this golem has some strength. And Shu is trying to combat the golem. Now, the next key point is going to be the revitalizing knife. Now, in the last chapter, when Taki stabbed Komatsu, I was like, yo, this is getting serious. Because I thought that Komatsu was like going to be on the verge of death, and Toriko would have to save Komatsu while trying to fight Chiyo and, the invaders. The thing is that this knife is a revitalizing knife, meaning that the more it stabs and the more it cuts, then the more it heals. Heals exactly, I'm not too sure. Either mental heal, physical heal, does it like fill up your belly with hunger? I mean, I'm not sure what it does exactly, but it heals you in some way, in some regards. And this to me was kind of like, it was kind of like, really? Because I was really hoping that Komatsu was going to be on the verge of death. But the thing is, Taki, he makes up for this. He makes up for this completely. Why? Because he gets cocky. He gets really, really cocky. The first thing he does is he insults Komatsu. He says 2 things. First of all, he said, Komatsu, I thought I told you to surpass me. So why are you wasting time learning this food honor crap? Which to me was like, what the hell? Because food honor is some tough shit. That's some tough shit. They went through a hell of a time, and he's basically insulting Komatsu for... He's insulting all the effort and hard work Komatsu and Toriko have put into learning food honor. The second thing he insults him is that, are you not ready for the gourmet world? This is a technique that you're going to need for the gourmet world, because a lot of the ingredients are going to need revitalizing. So he's just taking jabs at Komatsu, just jab and jab and jab and jab. And then at the end of it all, he says, I have teamed up. And then because Komatsu asks, well, what happened to you? Like, what happened to the gourmet world? And then, and because like Taki has really changed. He got taller. His eyes are like, he looks like he has scars over his eyes and all that kind of stuff. And then Taki reveals that he is teamed up with the Bushukyukai. And I was like, damn, because Taki, and at first it appeared that he said one person, but upon further analysis, it's more of he teamed up with the entire group. Yeah, I'm going to say the entire group. Because if it was one person, then I would take a guess at Stajin. Dude, Stajin needs a partner. Why not be Taki, you know? And then Taki and Komatsu, Stajin and Toriko, rivals to rivals, you know, bam, bam, boom, boom. You know, that'd be pretty cool. So, but that being said, it appears that Taki has teamed up with the organization, the Bushukyukai as a whole. Okay? And then what happens is key point number 3, which is the introduction of Chin into the fight, into the fray. And what happens here is that the assistant master, he's completely beat. The eldest assistant master, he's completely beat, and Chio is about to do like the finishing blow on him, I guess. And then Chin comes in. He's like, this is quite a problem. And then he engages Chio in combat. He muscles up real big, makes the invisible spoon, lifts Chio up into the air, and then Chio and Chin engage in combat. And I was thinking, okay, Chin, he is the master of the Shokurin Temple, probably has some beast moves, gonna do some crazy shit. No, it didn't happen. Because he's like, let's go, Chio, and then stab, just straight through the goddamn chest. I was like, yo, Chio, like, straight up, really fucked up face. Like she just killed, like she killed like 3 babies, like straight up. Chio's a scary bitch, and she just, oh man, like it was just like it threw me off because I was expecting some serious hardcore combat between these two. But it appears that Chio completely surpassed Chin, which I don't think should be the case, but okay, I mean, I'll take it, because it was creepy and it was beastly. And then she proclaims that, you know, she has killed off Chin, and the crappy food immersion is now gone, erased from history. Then Chin grabs her arm. He's like, don't be foolish. As long as there's someone to pass down the teaching of food immersion, it will never end. And of course, at this point in time, Shu sees his master. He's freaking out. Because he's like, damn, master, what's happening? And then the golem comes from behind and just pummels Shu. And I'm like, this dude just died. This dude just freaking died. And then this brings up key point number 4. When everything is hopeless. Everything seems hopeless. You're like, damn. And then Komatsu is freaking out. And all you hear is, it's mysterious. And then all of a sudden you see that face. And then you see the twinkle. And I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. And then he's like, even in this situation, I find myself appreciating. And then bam, it's Toriko. Straight muscled up. Looking revitalized. Long sunny hair. Twinkling. Like he just, I swear to God, he looks so angelic in this panel. It's amazing. And you're like, yo, Toriko. It's good stuff. It really is good stuff. I mean, like I said before at the beginning of the review, and that's in the chapter right there. I am looking forward. I am so looking forward to seeing what Toriko can do. He is looking like he can, oh man. How many Kugi Rens would it take? Yeah! Dude. I mean, someone did point out that they would prefer to see a 3-Ren Kugi punch that's much more stronger, as opposed to seeing like a 34 or 38 Ren used consecutively, which does make sense. But still, I want to see how many Rens he can do max. Yo, dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna. It's like I don't even know now. I don't even know. Like I could gesture and say maybe 40 seems too little. 50 seems too little. 60 seems too little. I'm saying 75 Ren. Yeah. Screw it. 75 Ren. Kugi punch. Man. I mean, that's of course, that's with the dual arms. I would say with one arm, maybe he can do 38 Ren. With one arm now. Maybe. I could be blowing this out of proportion, but still, in my opinion, Toriko, his evolution right now is insane. His training, he got mega strong through his training. I mean, this guy does like a nonchalant swing, a building is cut in half. So I'm like, okay, fine. So he's probably mega strong now. But now that he's attained food immersion, and now he's on the verge of death, and he ate the bubbly fruit, a lot of them, and he's just sparkling even more than the jewel meat. I'm telling you, man, this guy's gonna come back. What I am curious about is how the other Heavenly Kings stack up against Toriko. Because, in my opinion, before the training and before they split apart, Zebra, in my opinion, was the strongest one. So, as of right now, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, man. Coco appears to be the weakest. Then I would have to say Sunny before they split apart. I would have to say Coco, followed by Sunny, followed by Toriko, followed by Zebra. But now it's kind of like, Toriko. It's like, fuck, man. And then Coco with his poison armor. He probably got stronger even then. So I'm not too sure. But as of right now, this chapter, in my opinion, so cool. It's a good chapter, Toriko. Insanely cool. I will see you guys later. King of Lightning, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a nice day.